Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Alright, so today I stumbled across this stupid ass video called My Bear Got Me Pregnant. Now guys, you might be thinking to yourself, Justin, how the fuck does that even supposed to mean? What is that even supposed to do? How does that work? And you know, I don't really know either. But we're gonna find out today, so yeah. If you could leave a like on today's video, that would be fucking insane. If we could get 20 likes, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel down below. And, yeah, let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Britta, and I'd like to tell you how my big teddy bear got me pregnant.
Oh, it was a teddy bear. That makes a lot more sense. I was thinking like a whole ass, like, grizzly bear ran into her house, smashed all of her windows, whipped his dick out, ran in, fucking, like, ripped her clothes off and started fucking her. Like, I thought that's what happened. I didn't think it was like, oh, my possessed teddy bear came to life and raped me, and now I'm preggo. But if I'm being honest, it being a teddy bear actually makes way less sense. Like, how does that even work? Like, is she saying that a fucking, like, stuffed animal came to life and raped her, like it was Satan's pet or something, like on two little strings, his puppet? Like, is she trying to say is she
Sounds absolutely insane, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's not fucking possible and you're just delusional. Like, imagine you go out to buy like a stuffed teddy bear, right, and there's a warning label on it like might impregnate your girlfriend or some shit like that. Like, imagine.
I'd like to tell you how that actually came to happen. Even if you might not believe it at first, it'll end up making sense in a twisted way. Believe me. So let's start from the beginning. I was kind of sheltered growing up. My parents always were really overprotective and didn't allow me to go to parties or anything of the sort. So I didn't get much freedom until I actually moved out to college.
See, I didn't have to worry about that because I didn't get invited to parties my whole life. See, that's a joke, but not really. I don't think I've ever been to a party in my life. I'm joking. I'm the coolest guy in the fucking world, dude. I've been to every fucking party, and I fucked your girlfriend 20 times over, dude.
I got a scholarship, and my parents helped me pay for the dorm I was living in, which was awesome.
I don't really know what's so awesome about staying in a dorm room. Like, that seems fucking awful to me. Like, fuck staying in a dorm. Like, if I go to college, I'm not staying in a dorm. Who wants to share a room with some random ass person they've never met in their goddamn life and is meant to, like, become best friends with them overnight and sleep in the same room with them? Like, I barely want to sleep in the same room with somebody that I do know or I've known my whole life. That's just annoying, dude. Like, who wants to do that? It's like you're living with someone you've never met in your life, and it's supposed to be normal. Like, no, it isn't.
Sure, we still talk on the phone all the time, but I was truly alone and making my own decisions for the first time in my life.
So she's just like every person ever. Wants to be treated like an adult, becomes an adult, gets treated like an adult, becomes a fucking little pussy bitch.
That being said, since I was always so sheltered, I felt kind of alone and lost when I moved into my new place. It wasn't something I was used to.
Wait guys, holy shit. Something changed in her life? And she wasn't used to it right away. Whoa. Isn't that like what change is? It's like something changes, you're not used to it, you become used to it, then you're fine. But like, also, can we get this story moving a little bit? Like, I haven't heard one thing about bear rape yet. Like, are we even getting to the point ever in this video?
I felt lonely all the time, and most of my nights were spent watching movies and eating frozen meals on my sofa. That was until I met this amazing guy, Bran, at the laundromat.
That was until Mr. Fran here came in and tapped that pussy.
I was sitting there, reading a book all by myself, and he just walked over to me and started talking. He said I seemed lonely, and it was such a big relief to have someone to speak to, you know?
Imagine someone walks up to you and is like, "You look like a fucking loser, let's talk." Like, seriously, that's basically what she's saying. Oh, he walked up to me and said, "You look like you have no friends. You want to talk to me?" Like, that sucks, dude.
So we made a great connection right away, and it didn't take long for him to ask me out. He was super cute, and the first guy I really liked, so I said yes.
There he goes, Mr. Fran, making his way in, creeping his way into your life until he fucks it up, brings a bear into your life, gets it possessed by a demon, and it fucks you, rapes you, makes you pregnant, and then you give birth to little baby bear hybrids. Yeah.
He helped me out so much as well. He taught me how to drive so that when I could finally afford a car, I wouldn't struggle with lessons. Bran also helped me out with different things around my dorm and gave me great tips on how to save money on super basic stuff I would have never thought of.
So not only did this guy come up to her and say she looks like a loser with no friends, but he also came up to her and is now treating her like she's fucking poor? What is wrong with this guy, dude?
He was the one who took me to my very first party, and believe me, we had a great time.
If you had such a great time, why didn't you invite me? I've never even been to a fucking party in my life.
He was awesome. I fell madly in love with him, and we almost immediately went steady. It was as if we were never apart. He began sleeping over in my apartment.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sleeping. Yeah, right. Sleeping. We all know what that means, guys. We all know they were actually just playing Yahtzee all day.
Soon after we started dating, though, I decided I needed to learn how to cook, and Bran actually helped me pay for the lessons.
Wait, a woman that doesn't know how to cook and doesn't spend her whole life in the kitchen? What the fuck, dude? Find a new girl. She's not the one.
Yeah, he was pretty great. Or so I thought. Because as long as I stayed with him, Bran was the kind of guy who gave you everything he had, and was so sweet. But the second we started drifting apart, well, things got weird.
Alright boys, I think this is where the story is about to hit the climax. So if you've made it this far through the video, comment bear fucker down below, drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, let's go see how a bear fucked this bitch.
Not at first, anyway. He was really sly about it, and I didn't discover his disgusting plans until it was far too late. Bran was also super smart. He aced all his classes and helped me with my homework, which was such a load off my shoulders.
Okay, we get it, he was the greatest guy in the world, but we want to know what he did to fuck you over. What happened? This is boring. Tell us how a bear fucked you. How a bear came inside your pussy. Your pussy. Your pussy.
The thing is, he also was super into pranks, and that wasn't so cool. He would wake me up in the middle of the night with these creepy voices, and laughed whenever I screamed. Do you know that kind of prankster that paints the floor with butter just to see you stumble to the floor? Yeah, well, that was Bran.
Okay, yeah, I get like doing pranks and shit like that, but what the fuck kind of prank is literally like making somebody hurt themselves? I don't think that's a prank. Like, I'm not some, oh, don't prank somebody, you can hurt their feelings, eh. But like, if it's actually gonna like physically hurt them, that's just some dumbass shit, you know?
Imagine always being worried about what your boyfriend is going to do next, because he might either be super sweet and caring, or pull another silly prank.
Ha ha ha, joke's on you, I can't imagine that because I'm not gay. Fuck you.
I even hurt my head once, because he put tape across the door. I smacked my forehead with it and fell backward, hitting my head on the way down. I had to actually get stitches, but Bran found it hilarious. I refused to speak to him for like a full week after that.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's normal. I think he's a fucking psychopath. You know, dude, you can always break up with somebody. You know, that could be when you leave the relationship. Oh, he thinks it's funny when I almost fucking kill myself because of him. What a lovable guy. Like, no, if you fucking hate him, break up with him, dumb fuck. It's like partly her fault, but like also mainly his fault because he's a dumbass.
Now I know it was sort of annoying, but he had lots of good qualities, and that's why I decided I wanted to keep dating him. When he was good, he was great. It was only that he didn't seem to have many boundaries when it came to messing with me. Perhaps I should have taken that as a warning sign, instead of just shrugging it off and thinking it was no big deal.
Yeah, dude, he was gonna become the next big YouTube prankster. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my pranking YouTube channel, The Prank Fam. Hashtag Prank Fam in the comments down below. Today we're gonna be pranking my girlfriend. She's like 25 years fucking old, but I'm gonna make her basically kill herself because I fucking hate her. Let's smash out 25,000 likes on this video. It's gonna be fire as fuck, and let's get into it.
Whenever he got any extra money from his parents or a bonus at work, he'd buy me super sweet gifts. Oh, you should have seen the gorgeous ring he got me once, and all the pretty dresses. And once, well, he got me this big, white, fluffy teddy bear. It was larger than me. It took up half my bed, but I didn't mind. It was simply the cutest thing I had ever seen.
until that shit comes to life and ruins your fucking life forever and fucks you and impregnates you, and then you're stuck with a baby that looks like a fucking bear and has the most body hair you've ever seen in your fucking life. Probably smells like ass too, to be honest. That must be the worst part.
I loved it, and thanked him so much for it. Funny thing was, we weren't celebrating any special occasion or anything of the sort. He just gave it to me to show me how much he loved me. Or so I thought. Well, the thing is, after my first year of college, I ended up meeting this incredible guy, John, at one of my classes. I truly did still care about Bran, but there was something about John. It was truly love at first sight.
Oh shit, she just exposed herself for being a fucking whore. Go fuck yourself, bitch. I hope this bear fucks you in the end. You deserve it. This Bran guy seemed like a nice guy. All he did was make you, like, die a few times. That's absolutely nothing. What the fuck, bro?
I saw him smile and just melted. It was as if we clicked from the start. We laughed and talked as if we had known each other for years.
Okay, in all honesty, I could not care less about this person's stupid-ass relationships, but seriously, what the fuck? Isn't that what happens when you meet a new person? Like, obviously you're gonna be able to, like, talk to them, like, easily when you meet a new person, especially someone that you'd show interest in. It's different when you've known somebody and have been dating them for a while. Like, it's never gonna be that same thing, like, oh, I just met this person, I could talk to them for so long about anything and just keep going on. Yeah, that ends, buddy. That will eventually end. Just like it did with Bran. That same exact thing probably happened with Bran. I like how I'm being so serious about this as if I actually care. I really don't. Fuck you.
The thing is, Bran was amazing, but his pranks were getting too intense. I asked him 1,000,000 times to stop, and he never did for real. Plus, I kind of began dating him a few weeks after moving into the big city. He helped me start my life there and taught me so much. It just felt natural that I should be with him. But when I met John, I realized that I had never truly been in love with him, just grateful for everything he had done for me. I liked him and everything, don't get me wrong, but he simply wasn't the right guy for me.
That's what you think now, whore, until John gets you pregnant and then goes to buy some milk and never comes back, changes his name, moves to Mexico, and parties with hookers, so...
I wanted to stay friends with him because I still cared deeply about Bran. So I decided to explain to him what was on my mind. Look, Bran, I said to him, I truly care about you, and I'll always be your friend. But I'm not happy with the way things are going. You keep making these terrible pranks, and it's getting worse every time. You've told me you're going to quit 1,000,000 times, and you never do. So, I think it's best if we broke up. I hope that we can still be close after this, but as a couple, we just aren't working out anymore.
His dick wasn't big enough, was it?
Well, that was when we obviously broke up. He didn't take it too well. But after a while, it seemed he accepted it. Bran explained he'd need some time apart before actually being able to be my friend.
By time apart, he means time to do some fucking witchcraft on a bear that will then fuck you, impregnate you, and then convince you to get back with him. Simple stuff, really.
John and I started going out. It was amazing. With him, I learned what true love really was about. I wasn't constantly on edge and afraid a prank was coming my way, and things didn't get solved with pretty presents. He was actually sweet and caring to me, in a way Bran never had been. I began looking back and seeing all the toxic things about my life back then. I'm not saying Bran was a bad guy, at least not then, but he wasn't the right person for me either.
But I'm pretty sure that's literally all that she's saying is that he was a bad guy. Like, oh, he tried to fix things with presents. He didn't know his way around a woman. He was fucking retarded, you know? Like, she's not like, oh yeah, he just wasn't the one for me. She's like, oh, he pranked me and hurted me. Oh, he hurted? I'm fucking deleting my channel.
Well, the thing is, Bran still had the key to my apartment. I never thought to ask it back, and figured he would just throw it away or something. He didn't. And you won't believe what he did next.
Let me guess, he breaks into your apartment, he gets into a bear costume, and fucks the shit out of you. No, but seriously, what does she think? This guy's some kind of like fucking serial killer, like mafia member? He's just gonna break into her house and fuck her, or like murder her in her sleep or some shit like that? Like, what the hell? Or maybe that's exactly what he did. I have no fucking idea.
One night, John and I came back into my dorm. I didn't know Bran was there, hiding. I'd find out about it many months later. John got down on one knee and gave me this beautiful ring. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. Of course, we were too young to get married, but not to get engaged. We'd give each other time to finish college before actually setting a date. But at least we both knew where our relationship was heading. I was so happy and kissed him, holding him tight. We were intimate that night, and John slept over afterward.
They were intimate that night? They played Yahtzee too? Not just her and Bran, but her and John played Yahtzee together too? And didn't invite me? What the fuck is this, dude? Oh my gosh, Justin, they were obviously talking about having sex. Oh my gosh. Really, dude? I actually thought they were playing fucking Yahtzee, dude.
3 months later, I discovered I was pregnant. Now, this might seem only natural to you. I was with John, and he got me pregnant, right? Wrong. It was around that time that Bran sent me a text message.
Alright, hold up. Hold on for 1 second. She's trying to say she has sex with a guy named John, right? But no, he's not the one who got her pregnant. It was the guy that she's been broken up with for like 20 fucking years. This is the stupidest video ever. There's like 2 minutes left in the video, and this is the story. This is finally where the story came in. The whole thing was leading up to this, and the title was false. What the okay, dude.
He hadn't been talking with me at all over the past few months, so I found it weird. I had figured he simply didn't want to remain friends after all, you know? When I read the text, I went so pale, believe me. I couldn't believe what he had sent me. Bran explained that he had snuck into my flat multiple times using the key I had given him. He even saw John propose to me, and oh boy, he wasn't pleased about it. So he snuck into my dorm again the very next night, and actually got inside the big teddy bear he had given me.
So wait, you're telling me Bran has telepathic connection with her and knew she was pregnant, so then it was time to text her and say, hey, I was the one who got you pregnant actually. This video is so fake, it's not even funny. If people think that people watch this, right, and think that it's real, or if you find this real, I don't really know, you're just an idiot, I guess. It's not real.
Since I had dumped him, he decided to sneak into the toy bear after we broke up. I loved to sleep cuddling the toy, and he knew it. So one night, before I got into my room, he snuck into the teddy and waited for me to come home and fall asleep. He got me pregnant, using the teddy bear to be in my bed while I rested, and I never even realized what he was doing. Bran admitted in his text that he was doing all of this to get back at me and to ruin my life for dumping him.
I'm sorry, I just like how I was right that he did have a small dick, because if his dick was big enough, I'm pretty sure she would know that he was fucking her in her sleep. How do you not know? I don't even want to talk about it. It's just so obviously fake. What the fuck? Either his dick is 1 inch long, or this is fake.
He thought it was so funny. I'm so mad. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know if I should tell John that the baby isn't his, because the explanation of how I actually got pregnant is so incredibly insane. What if he doesn't believe me, even if I show him the text? I really need some advice. What should I do? Please tell me in the comments. What would you do if you were in my shoes? Would you go to the police? Confront Bran? Keep quiet about the whole thing? I don't want to let Bran ruin my life, and John will believe me if I tell him it's his baby. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos on the channel.
And that's it. The video ends just like that. Her ex-boyfriend fucks the shit out of her. She doesn't realize it. And then she tells all of you to smash that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, turn on post notifications, and check out these other fire videos in the top right corner. But like, the end was so dumb. Like, obviously, you just call the police. You got raped, dumb fuck. What are you not supposed to tell the police, hey, I just got raped? They're gonna believe the person who said that they got raped, especially when there's texts proving it. Like first off, this is fake, because who the hell would admit to rape in a text? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, hey, oh, by the way, I raped you the other day. I hope you don't mind. I don't think it works like that. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video today, because if you did, dude, it is your lucky day. Because if you leave a like on today's video, you will be receiving $10,000. That's right, $10,000. 10,000. So don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, drop a comment, join the Discord, the link's in the description. The community is growing pretty fast. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming Jackbox over there all the time. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace, peace.
Hey, so my parents got divorced and oh my god, my life's over until I saw my stepsis and she gave me a boner. Think I'ma bend that bitch over, I give her dick, I'm the donor. Now from my parents breaking up, I am the biggest supporter, cause I got 2 Christmas and a new bitch that I call